You mean it stopped the recording to update?
Yeah.
The recording probably stopped itself.
An application for
The fact that, well, the fact that stomata are found
Opposite where there's
strategically depending on the water availability.
noise.
You could give me an analogy, or you could give me a other kind of application that is similar to that.
Irrigation.
Irrigation. What about irrigation?
So you have to figure out proper way to water plants.
No.
I don't know.
That's why you don't open up snowboarding stores in deserts. 'Cause it's not smart. You only open snowboarding stores where it snows.
So you only open your windows.
What if we were to create?
don't
a
go
No,
outside.
that's not gonna work.
You only go outside when there's a good amount of snow, but you don't go outside when there's a blizzard. Yep.
Oh my god. What happened to the women in this class? There's not a
Juniors.
single woman in
Eradicated.
this class.
Juniors.
Damn.
All the girls are juniors.
Where's
And
the
then
woman?
Zaria.
All the juniors in this class were women.
Except for Kainani.
She's a
All the
senior.
juniors.
Oh,
were
she is a
women.
senior. Oh, she's.
Yeah, all the juniors in this class were women.
You're a dick to Cash.
That's your idea.
I just say that.
You originated the women thing.
I just noticed Cash
Oh, I
is.
forgot about
too
Cash.
long.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should all be nicer to Cash. He deserves nice friends.
I know. We should go to the counselor for that.
Dude, I bet you was Zaria's watching this. She's gonna be like,
So maybe then
Sorry, Zaria.
you guys should all do him a favor and not be his friend.
oh,
That's a good idea, guys. We should.
I think I'm nice to Cash.
I'm nice to Cash.
I'm very decent.
You
to
invented
Cash.
the woman in
Let's
me.
stick to science for Zaria.
Yeah, for Zaria's sake, guys.
Zaria,
come
can
on.
you
Come on,
decide
guys.
if we're nice?
No,
to
Cody,
Cash?
no. Let's not disrupt her with questions.
It's
She's trying to learn.
And you're sending it to her right now?
Oh no, it's just.
Oh, yeah,
Can I
it's
take
Periscope.
it on the video? Or is that
Periscope.
way too big to send? I'm just.
Yeah, because she has to actually be available.
Skype, Uvu.
Yeah, I don't
don't
think
have
so.
one.
Plus, you can rewatch this
Because
video
isn't
later.
she flying out? Didn't she fly out last night? So she's still in the airplane, I think. Isn't it like an 11-hour flight?
Whoa.
Where's she
I don't know where
going?
she went. She just told me.
Alabama.
Alabama.
Yeah, I think she's still en route. Or
George's
maybe
better.
almost not. Yeah. I mean, because there's kind of be a layover. I don't really know how.
I
No, I don't think you can do it like
Video
Skype
today.
or anything.
Oh.
Okay,
She,
we'll move on.
Oh, did someone from another class have one, or
Yeah, they did.
could we please hear it?
I already gave you one.
No, from the
Tropical and deciduous.
yeah.
To say. You said to say.
No.
Just
Here, copy this graph. So this is time,
Did you just say? What I think
and
you
this
said.
is transpiration of water. Of change in water level. Transpiration of different under
Come to that, please have your attention.
different conditions.
Look at the way it's sitting between two
Okay.
tables.
So if you started, if you did the lab, this one would
Mature person
be
wouldn't point that
almost
out.
0 would be humid.
Humid.
A little higher, but not much higher.
Could you
would
please
be
move the
dark.
screen? Part of it is cut off.
Oh, I'm sorry. The highest would be wind, and the second one would be sun, and the third one, oops, sorry. Can you ignore that line? And I think it should go down after a while. Would be heat. And somewhere in between here would be salinity. It depends on how salty you made it.
Oh, you have to do something to make it salty?
Yeah, add salt.
Like offended?
So how come?
What does the table see on the left for the y-axis?
Water loss.
Change the water level.
Because wind makes it evaporate more.
Why?
Wind blows off all the water.
No, I don't think it's blowing off water. It might blow some water.
Wind
Yeah,
encourages
it's blowing some water, but it's more
transpiration.
than just blowing off water.
Air pressure.
air pressure.
Air pressure, what does that mean?
That was just a wild
Like
guess.
no, that's like when the roots get water, it goes up the tree because the atmosphere and stuff, right? Water potential. Is it? Because they have to do transpiration, so when they do, the wind blows more than what they wanted. Or also because like when they're letting out oxygen.
Wait, can I do it? Wait.
I
No.
didn't see it.
Okay.
Look. Look at the paper. I'm just blowing across. What's happening?
There's less pressure when you blow.
Less pressure on the top.
Correct. So,
So it's like
Why is
zero
wind-
gravity. Whoa.
making evaporation occur more.
There's less pressure outside the plant.
And,
The water's moving out.
and the water can turn into gas easier.
Mm.
So, the water's always trying to become a gas, right? And so, but what prevents it is pressure from the air. It's not able to turn into a gas. So, you guys know that, like, any of you hike or camp?
Yes.
I hike. once
So
in a
if
while.
you go up on the mountains, your water's gonna boil less than 100 degrees Celsius. Right? Because of the fact that there is so little pressure up in the mountains that water boils easy.
Usually when we go hiking in the mainland, we go to higher ground to cook our deer after hunting it. And usually when the water is, at a higher elevation, it boils our food faster. So that's an application of mine.
Why
but
would you boil meat?
It's much more efficient way of cooking it.
Terrell
That's
buys
unhealthy.
large buckets of chicken and his family fries it up there to save electricity.
Dork. Okay, so don't give up your day job, folks. Becoming a comedian. All of you will starve. Okay, so wind had greatest transpiration because of the greatest amount of evaporation. And the reason,
There's less air pressure.
low air pressure allows water to change to gas easier. What is evaporation?
Water going.
Becoming vapor.
Yes, water turning to gas. So because of that, water is escaping more readily, and therefore evaporation is occurring faster. Okay? Why is there the second one, the second highest, sun?
It heats up the water, which makes it evaporate.
Okay, so there might be a little heat.
Couldn't it also change the air
Like
pressure?
it's an extreme amount of heat compared to regular heat.
What else changes?
Okay? Photosynthesis opens the stomata. And the last one is, what is photosynthesis?
It's a process that the
Getting out the oxygen.
thank
From
you
what?
for cutting me off.
The water.
From the
From Water.
Water.
The photosynthesis is the breakdown of water into oxygen and hydrogen gas, ions. So a lot of sunlight is going to increase photosynthesis, open up more windows, more evaporation, correct? As well as the whole process of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the breakdown of water. And the heat from the sun is also going to warm it up, increasing evaporation. Okay, got it? Okay, let's look at the humid. Why is transpiration pretty much zero?
Because when it comes to humid, it's like hot and moist.
It has more.
No,
It has less.
humid
More
does not
pressure.
mean hot, huh?
More pressure.
Yes, there's water vapor in the air, making the air heavier, okay, and therefore, or more dense, and therefore, the water is not going to be able to turn into gas easy. Can you guys think of applications for all of these?
That's why we don't
Yes.
sweat, right? It gets sticky.
You sweat, but you don't cool. Humid is horrible to live in, right?
I'll
Okay.
take that one.
You take that one. Okay.
I'll take it as well.
What about the
pretty
the
immature.
dark one? Why is
Please stop
dark
talking to me.
I'll take
having
sun.
low evaporation?
No photosynthesis.
No photosynthesis, so no breakdown of water.
And the stomata are closed.
No stomata opening because of the fact that
It's dark.
it's dark. If it were a cam plant, on the other hand, hint, that'd be application, right? It would be different.
I'll take sun. BT dubs.
Okay. What about the salinity? What is the salty water? Why is that reducing evaporation?
Clogging the pores, I guess.
They're ions.
It's ions.
They keep the water from turning into a gas
Because of what?
because they're stuck to the ions.
Could be. Less movement of water because they're more, it's saltier, so it's gonna stay in the area. Okay. So what about the last one? Heat. Why did it start to drop? It was kind of neck and neck with the sun, and then it started to go down. How come? It helps a little, and then it hurts.
Does it start to wear off?
Denaturing.
Correct. Denaturing.
I'll take that
There
for
is
my
such high,
generalization.
what you call it?
Generalization.
No, that's an inference. The
I'll take
reduction
that for my
of
inference.
the
No one else can use it.
transpiration occurred because of the denaturing of the enzymes and the transport protein. Right? It just got too hot, and therefore it reduced the productivity of the whole system itself. What else would a heat do? Would it increase evaporation at first?
Yes.
Yes. But then what happens? If you have no water in your plant, what
Would the
happens?
leaf start to wither up?
Right, so the leaf's gonna wither, stomata's gonna close up, and so now you're gonna have zero evaporation. Okay? Do you guys need me to help you with the application or the generalization?
No.
Yes.
No.
Nope.
Yes, I would
Nope.
like help.
Say all general.
I would like help.
generalizations for
Yep.
Huh?
the generalization.
Okay, let's look at generalization. So, in this case here, the wind evaporated, transpiration occurred faster in wind, with wind. So, what can you tell me about all plants?
With wind comes less air pressure, so
There you go.
they evaporate.
Plants in locations with on the wind
Like
will
planes.
usually lose water faster. So because of that, they have less stomata.
Okay,
Like I'm taking it.
so a generalization is saying, okay, so now we get it. Evaporation is going to occur quickly in plants that are occurring that have a lot of wind. So in windy areas, they're gonna have adaptations that's gonna, reduce evaporation. Like waxy coating, those kinds of things. Application would be something novel, not to do with plants. So what can you tell me about wind and evaporation, not with plants?
That's why you put stuff in front of the fan so that it dries faster.
Blow dry.
Okay,
That's why you put
a
a
blow
pie
dryer.
in the window so it'll cool down fast.
Okay, so a blow dryer does the same thing. It's actually more wind that
So we
is
can't use it.
allowing the evaporation
You
to
can't use
occur.
that.
Okay.
You can.
No,
And
it
yes.
says shut up.
Putting your clothes in a dry, in a wind, like, over a fan will help it to evaporate faster. Anybody else wanna take a crack at a generalization? Or application, sorry.
Just for wind or for any other one?
Well, the wind was what we're talking about now.
When you use a towel to dry your hair, you're rubbing it and you're making kinetic energy, which is heat.
We're talking about wind, honey.
Okay, I still use that for heat,
Yeah.
but to an extent, it doesn't dry your hair completely because eventually
The towel becomes wet.
What about when should you put your clothes out to dry?
wind.
Windy days.
I'm taking it.
No, she discussed that one. That was a class discussed one.
I'm taking the towel drying your hair thing.
Towel drying your hair is not correct.
No, for heat,
Heat is not towel.
but it's making kinetic energy and you rub it really fast.
No, you're getting the water from your hair to the
The
towel.
only thing that
You're not warming it up.
That's what it seems like it's happening, but
the only thing it'll get you is bald, rubbing your head vigorously. Okay, so we did the heat. What about
We did
the
the wind.
sun?
The sun. Putting your
Wait.
clothes outside.
you put your clothes outside in the sun so they dry faster.
Joaquin already said that, didn't he?
I guess you could do that.
Okay, thank you. You put your blanket
What,
outside.
Did you say that first?
What are you saying?
When you put your clothes, that would be an application, right? Not a generalization.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I said that a while ago.
Yeah, he said
Oh, he
that.
said
I'll do
that.
blanket then
When
instead
you
of
put
clothes.
raw meat out in the sun, it rots faster because the gases are getting released.
Okay, what about plants and sunny places?
They have more stomata on the bottom.
Usually the bigger leaf to have more stomata.
Well, I guess you could bring it back to stomata. That's okay. Okay.
Anybody else
How about
smell pizza?
heat? What about heat?
Enzymes work well in heat until it gets too hot.
Correct.
And then they
So,
slow down.
like this, right? It works really well, and then it starts to slow down. So what about too hot an area?
You can't
For
have too many
plants.
stomatas.
They're not gonna, plants are not gonna photosynthesize, they're not gonna survive, right?
Well, a
So
cactus.
then
could.
maybe you wanna look at what kinds of adaptations do plants have for excessive heat? Not excessive sun, but excessive heat.
Bigger vacuoles.
Stomata opens at night.
Maybe. Okay. Okay, what about salinity? Okay, you guys can skip it. I'm not gonna do, I don't think I have salinity in it. What about dark, did we do dark?
Yes.
No.
What kind of adaptations? Well, no, I guess,
For heat application, you know the nails and then the heat thing, the heater that they have at the nail salon? Would that be?
With a UV light,
Yeah, that thing.
so what are you saying?
Or would that be for heat?
No, I think that the excessive, the theme of that one is excessive heat. Okay, so initially, yes, heat is gonna help evaporate, right? So yes, you can say that. So that's why they use a heater. Okay,
We're doing
what about darkness? What was the
Plants,
result? Very little transpiration.
Yes.
plants inside the house don't need to be watered as much as plants
Okay.
outside the house.
That's a.
Oh
that's
my
a app-
gosh.
That would be. Oh, I think that would make it. You could either use an application or a generalization.
I hate you.
What do you say?
Plants inside the house don't need watering as much as plants outside the house.
What is that for? What was that for?
Dark.
You could also say
Plants can't grow in the dark.
plants. Yeah, plants don't absorb as much water in the dark than they do at night and the daytime. Or plants don't. Transpiration is 0 at night. Right? You can actually say something like that. Okay, and then humidity. What can you tell me about humidity? In terms of application or generalization. Application you can do, I mean generalization you're talking about plants, right?
Yeah.
So,
Plants don't have a lot of stomata because
In humid areas.
a lot of water pressure.
no.
Oh.
In humid areas, what can you expect the design of plants to be?
Bigger.
Big, flat.
Not water consuming. And maybe you could say bigger because more transpiration and therefore more photosynthesis. You could do that. Good growth, that kind of thing. What about in terms of humidity and evaporation in non-plant? In terms of non-plants. So if you have a lot of pressure, then you're gonna have little evaporation.
When you're drinking like a soda, cold soda, and you leave it on the bench that's outside, it's gonna condensate and it's gonna drip down, but it's not gonna go away. It's gonna stay there.
Does it ever go away?
Not for a long time.
On the mainland, will it go away?
Yeah.
Not for a while.
Yes.
It'll take time.
I don't know about that. So you're saying a glass of ice water in Hawaii will have more droplets of water than the glass of ice water on the mainland?
Let's say a humid area and a non-humid area.
Yeah.
And they both melt. But
But
when
same amount of sunlight.
yeah,
Okay, I guess maybe you could use something like
Good
that.
answer.
yeah,
That's a good one.
yeah.
Any other suggestions?
I hope you forget
Oh,
your
your
application.
Sweat. Oh,
I
wait.
will.
Did you say that already? Sweat doesn't dry? Damn.
No, yeah, sweat doesn't dry. That would be a one. And therefore you'd be hotter in the. You can go back to laundry. Right.
Ooh, laundry doesn't dry in humid areas because it's humid.
Well, dry.
Just takes
But
longer.
it takes longer.
Okay. Any questions?
This
You
do
just have to
on
come up with those.
Sunday?
Sunday, because that's like 18 answers.
It's not the end of class.
He looks so different. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. No questions? Well, how come everybody's so tired?
It's been a long week.
It's been
It's
quite
after
a.
lunch,
Oh, it's the end of the day, so you know.
I woke up early today to take the test.
Oh yeah, did everybody take it?
Tramel did.
That's expected, so
Holy
you can kill
cow.
yourself.
You can't.
That's very immature.
That
Okay.
don't matter.
Do you plan to take it?
He
Like,
doesn't plan to. He hasn't taken one yet.
Does the thing work for you guys?
Jamal, you will get an F if you don't take any of it.
Because I can't open it.
Look at my face.